Hey there, I'm going to tape a few exercises that are meant for balance and mobility as well as coordination. So we're going to start with a seated crossbody crunch. You can put your thumbs in the notches behind your ears, fingertips are lightly behind your head, and you're going to bring your opposite elbow and knee together, just like this. Count each one. We're doing 10. This is 5. We're going to do 5 more. You're lifting that knee and bringing the elbow down, using your core and coordination. Might have done a 1 extra. Want to also show you that you can do the twist and bring the knee up, or bring the knee up and do a twist to kind of break those two apart in order to learn how to do the coordinated movement of knee to elbow. Okay? Next are your mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, of course, are going to be in a high plank position. Hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Actually, I might do this on this bench so that you can see it better. You're going to be in a high plank position. Bring your knee to elbow. So you're just going as fast as you can in this position, holding that plank. Belly button squeeze to your spine and your back is nice and stabilized. Core is engaged. And you're doing 10 all together, or you can do a 2 to 1, which means you do both sides, and that counts as 1 repetition. Standing cross body knee ups are going to be similar to the seated, except this time we're going to stand. A little more balance involved with this. Fingertips are lightly behind your head, thumbs in the notches behind your ears. And again, you're going to bring that knee and elbow together. 10 all together, a little bit of balance. And if you need to break those movements apart, you can do the same thing. You can bring the knee up and then twist, and you can see the balance is in there. You bring the knee up and twist. Sometimes it's a little more difficult. Sometimes it's easier, depending on what you are possibly struggling with or trying to strengthen. So you're bringing those two together using your core. Single leg lift with extension. You're going to bring the knee up, kick it out, in and down. You can do all on one side so that you have to stabilize the whole time on one leg. So you would do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. Lifting and kicking it out, stabilizing by squeezing that belly button into your spine so that you're very stabilized and using your core to hold you upright. Or again, you can alternate. Go back and forth. Use your arms for balance if you need to. Next is a windmill. Most people know this one. This is to also stretch out those hamstrings. So you only want a little flexibility in those knees, not a big bend. So just flexibility, and you're reaching towards that ankle. Come back up, reach down. So again, coordination, a little bit of core work in there because you have to use your core to help you lift back up. Again, you can do 2 for 1, meaning both sides equal 1 repetition, or you can count each one if you need a little bit of a quicker workout. So each side, or 2 for 1. And next, you're going to do some jumping jacks. And of course, we all know jumping jacks here. But if you are somebody who is doing low impact and you don't want to do the jumping, reaching the arms up, bringing one leg out. Reach the arms up, bring the other leg out. And really activate that leg and the inner thigh by reaching it out as far as you can go. Pointing the toe even, because that will activate those muscles in the back of your calf. So jumping jacks again, 2 for 1, or count each one. Entirely up to you. Cross-body toe touch. So that is, this arm's going to come around, reach out and touch that toe. Other side. So coming around, reaching towards that toe. Again, one leg has to stabilize. You can go back and forth. You can do all on one side. So you can do it so that you are reaching one arm to one leg and kind of that round motion. Again, your hip flexor has to lift that leg, core has to stabilize. So you can do all on one side and then go to the other side, or you can alternate like I did in the beginning. Reaching towards that toe, using that arm to run a round circle so your arm kind of gets some activation as well, that shoulder. Core is definitely activated. All right, we have line hops. Just have a line on the floor and you're hopping back and forth over that line. Again, coordination. If you don't want to hop, just take the hop out, step over, step back and forth across the line. Squatted three-point toe touch. So we are going to be in a semi-squatted position. We're going to tap out to the side, 45 degrees, then all the way back. Switch legs, side, 45, and back. Side, 45, and back. And again, if you do them all on one leg, stabilize with one leg, and do 5 all on one side. That leg has to stabilize and stay activated that whole time, so it's time under tension. So you do the other side, all the reps. You can do it either way. You can alternate or stay on one leg and do all your reps on one side and then on the other. Skaters, of course, this is a leap over and touch towards your ankle. Just a big leap, touchdown. Big leap, touchdown. Big leap, touchdown. So those are your skaters, 2 for 1, or count each direction. Alternating knee lifts or scissor steps. So I'm going to show you just 2 different ways. This is lifting a knee and then a little hop as you switch. And you can see the balance is an issue. Once you get going, you use that momentum, but there's some balance and coordination in this little hop. So once you get going, you can usually get your center of gravity, tucking that belly button into your spine and doing 10 of those. Another way you can do them is by stepping on a step. One leg is going to press into the step and you're going to switch legs in the air. So you switch and switch. So you just have to be on a step and do that switch in the air. And last but not least, side to side twists with your heel raise. So you're going to reach, lift that heel up on the opposite side, reach and lift that heel up. Going back and forth. And again, crossing the center line or the midline of the body lends to a little bit of coordination being the challenge. Just reaching back and forth. Nice big stretch. Reach to the opposite side and lift that heel up off the floor. And again, 2 for 1. Do it twice. 1 per one side, then the other counts as 1 rep, or count each side, depending on how much time you have. So there you go. Have fun with that.